Well, in this week, when I'm going to be speaking about making wise decisions, you won't be surprised to learn that for several of these days, I'm going to be sharing with you from the book of Proverbs, which is part of the wisdom literature in the Bible, along with Psalms that I'll also be sharing from for a couple of days, and the book of Job and Ecclesiastes. But Proverbs, more than any other book in the Bible, emphasizes and stresses the importance of seeking and pursuing and acquiring wisdom as the most important thing you can do in order to live a good and a godly life. Today I want to direct your attention to Proverbs chapter 4. If you want, you can read the whole chapter on your own. You can read it very quickly. But especially in the first 9 verses, it's an urgent appeal to acquire wisdom. And the rest of the chapter, it really describes life in 2 terms. We can either follow wisdom's path, or we can follow the path or the way of the wicked. And obviously in that choice, we know where we want to side. And in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5, it just says very strongly, get wisdom, get insight. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. It goes on to say, do not forsake her, and she will keep you. Love her, and she will guard you. The she here is wisdom, which is personified as Sophia, as a woman, if you will. Do not forsake her, she will keep you. Love her, she will guard you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. And whatever else you get insight. Can you hear the urgency in Proverbs 4 verses 5 through 7 there? And it always makes me pause when I read Proverbs to say, well, am I urgently seeking wisdom as urgently as I seek some other things in life? I mean, every so many hours, I'm very happy to have a meal. And I don't go without a meal unless I'm intentionally fasting usually, or unless my day gets away from me in the middle of the day. But how urgently are you pursuing, striving to try to get wisdom, even if you're in the 3rd or 4th quarter of life? I mean, by the time we're in our 3rd or 4th quarter, we should be wiser than we were when we were younger, but part of it is pursuing wisdom. And it's get wisdom, get insight, do not forget. Because often when we get into trouble in life is we forget important things that we know are true or vital. So don't forget, don't turn away from wisdom. Love her, don't forsake her. Keep seeking wisdom. Besides listening to these brief devotionals, I hope there are books you're reading, newsletters you're getting, e-newsletters, or programs you watch that are meaningful programs, like about nature or history, that you are continuing to learn and to grow in wisdom. It's vital to the Christian life.